Boo. What's up? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever the hell it may be for you. Oh, I can help you with that, gods. Pretty sure this is like the literal link that you would need. That should bring up your own channel. There'll be nothing playing obviously right now. So today we are on the Spider-Mans, and we're not actually playing the woohoo! It does work. It does work. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure the notification would actually come up if it happened. Thank you for testing for me. That's great. That's amazing. That's just what I needed to know. Thank you kindly. Will never change ever. We'll leave it as because it will never stream myself. It will actually stop stream. It will actually stop hosting me when I go offline. Let's change to the actual game here. There we go. It will actually go like it'll go once I stop streaming. You can go into settings and automatically host me. I mean that's a bit. It's easy to do. It might be a bit involved because when you don't actually plan to stream yourself. Yep, Thomas Spider-Man. We're not actually playing the new DLC. New DLC came out like yesterday, but I haven't actually played it yet, and I'm not going to play it on stream. I was tempted to. I cannot be bothered. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't expect you to, but I'm thankful that you did that at least. So yeah, new DLC came out. Oh, I'm not playing it now. I haven't actually played it yet at all. to be honest, I haven't even played the new DLC yet. I will do probably over the weekend, but I've been so sucked up in Pokemon Let's Go. That's completely taken all my time. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I know, guys. Are you planning to you're planning to just play them all at once, aren't you? When it all comes out. You don't really like the drips and grabs sort of thing, do you? You'd rather just do it all. There we go, right at the bottom there. Loading game and continuing should be the same thing, but I always like to do it from my manual save because that's exactly where I was. Like, you know, when I last played, like, so I'd rather do that. And I completely realised I forgot to do something. I'm gonna play it after I plat the main game, then boom, rush the whole thing at once. Yeah. I could see the logic behind that, as it were. I can see why you'd want to do it that way. Experience it all in one go rather than dribs and drabs and whatnot. Yeah, that is understandable. To be fair, just sharing this link everywhere. We still ain't going to May's party. May's party will not stop until will not start until I say so. Also, just before this match, I did one Dissidia match. In order to get my one match of the day done, and I got Ultimecia to Diamond D. That's pretty sweet. Probably need to New Game Plus to play because I suck at the challenges, dude. If I was able to do it, I was able to do like up to like the second rank on all of them. Well, I think it was all of them. Yeah, I think I needed to do it on all of them in order to actually get enough tokens. If I can do it, you can do it. You're much better at this shit than I am. So let's see what we haven't done where. So this has been completed. That's good. So was that. That's good. So was that. That's good. This has not. This has got a side mission in as well. So I'm probably going to want to leave that to the last one we do. So are you telling me we literally only have 2 to do? We only have 2 districts left. Well, we only have 2 districts left, but there's quite a lot to do in this district. Let's go to this district for now then. This one is literally the very edge of this area. Let's change suits as well. I'm literally just going them in order. I suck at these type of games. I'm good at bullshitting my way. Actual skill is beyond me. Still, dude, if I was able to do it, I'm convinced that you will be able to as well. The last time I played this game, I was absolutely exhausted after work, and I think I just did a league match. I planned to do all of the side quest stuff in one stream. It should have been easy to do, but I was so exhausted. Just so exhausted. Hey, Edgar. Hello there. Been a while since we've spoken. Very, very happy to see you here. Do. So I've been using Streamlabs OBS now. It's so nice. You're more skilled than me in games. Well, no way, dude. You've done stuff. Oh, you've done stuff I've not done. Howdy, Edgar. Do like that shit. So, Pokemon Let's Go, I've completed it. Well, I've completed the main story. The last time I streamed it on Saturday, I streamed it for like 4 hours. And we like beat Lieutenant Surge, I think we did on stream. Since then, I finished it. But I finished it on like Monday. No. So, and I planned to stream this yesterday. And but then life came up basically. But in the end, we started doing our Christmas shopping. I've been saving all year. I've saved like over £1,000, like just like for the whole family Christmas shop. That's not just for me shopping for people. That's for the whole family shopping. So we started doing that yesterday. So that's what I ended up doing yesterday. As opposed to streaming, I thought, yeah, let's do it, and that's cool. That's fine.
Didn't work. That place has always been
it has been. I've been working on the I said that wrong. Loving that game. Got ending A on Sun. I've never. All I've played of that game is a demo, and I've been, told in no uncertain terms that I like should be playing this by now. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this now, but I can't stand it not being there when it should be. If that makes sense. I should be able to. I'm doing doing this now. It's just so ridiculous. Oh, just so silly doing this now. Complete waste of everyone's time. It's amazeballs. Advise you get it. I actually meant to get it like last year, for Christmas last year, but there were just other things on my like priority list that I ended up doing first. Spikkle, it's amazing. I platted the thing. It's the easiest to plat. Is that the game where you can buy trophies? Like you can literally use in-game currency to buy the trophies that you haven't got. Okay, let's focus now because these guys have been kicking my ass recently.
You want to fight? It's your lucky day.
I want one too. Up you come, big boy. Oh, why am I fucking hell? I'm putting 3 of these things on him. Oh look, you gone fucked up, boy. Ah, I fucked up. I fucked up the chance for a finisher. Not that it mattered, because I had him beat anyway. Yeah, you can legit buy the trophies, yeah. Thank you, citizen. I'm moving on to the next collectible. Now Spider-Man speaks. Woo! So yeah, so today we're back streaming, and I thought I should stick to the routine. We haven't played the game in the schedule, quote-unquote schedule, since Pokemon Let's Go came out. So I thought, okay, let's go back to Spider-Man. That's next on the the schedule. Let's stick to that. It's been forever since we played. It's been ages since we played Final Fantasy X. So we are like behind where we normally would be. Not that it matters.
All I did was save this
I
kid's
did that
balloon
because I
from
didn't
floating
want to
away.
hurt
He
Best
made
Bro.
me this. It's the little things that make it all
OST's
work.
amazing, and Roy Chase. Oh, Roy Chase is in it. Who does he voice in it? Well, I suppose it's kind of very obvious. I will say this: anyone who's streaming, I know you stream, Edgar, sometimes. What do you use to stream? Right now I'm using Streamlabs OBS and it's absolutely fucking amazing in my opinion. I've gone from OBS to Streamlabs OBS. I've got a whole list of things here in the live tab. I can see a preview of my stream at the bottom, and I've got all these recent events so I can see who's followed, who's hosting. It's great. That's great happening there, so I can then, you know, call people out.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Ah, fuck. So these guys are big. Let's do a suspension matrix. Oh no, these two are gonna fuck me up. If you web bomb these guys as they land, then you can do that. I'm streaming straight from a PS4. My PC's poo-poo garbage, but I've got a cam spooted bit. That's nice. A cam's a nice addition. Cam is not something I actually intend to add myself. Certainly not yet, anyway. But yeah, having a cam on is a great little addition. A great way to be a bit more involved, as it were. Let's get this landscape? Landmarks. Landscape. What am I talking about? EVE. Oh. Jump! Woo! Okay, that's that done. Landmark over here too.
Could use some of his wisdom right about now.
Do 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 do. Yep, there we go. Backpack, let's click the backpack.
A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live.
Woohoo! Oh, too far. Yeah, I'm playing this game now and I'm feeling like 100 times better. I also have a 4-day weekend because Americans love food. I wish we loved food as much. A 4-day weekend right now would be great.
Bill?
Extra streams, perfect. What a perfect opportunity. Why are you streaming recently? Cam, eh? I wonder what you're thinking about, God. Attack 3 enemies from behind. I'm not completely different on this. Let's go. Well, it'd be a pain. Oh yeah, you would probably be quite demanding for certain things. Oh my god, I had to go up the fucking tallest building around here, didn't I? They've escaped!
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
No! Impact web! Impact web! There we go. I'm doing an LP of Kingdom Hearts in the AM and Noir in the afternoon. That's sweet. Yeah, God has got annual leave because he didn't use it, so he's been forced to use it now. So he's got himself a 4-day weekend because of it. Woo. That's great. You see, I want to do that, Edgar. I want to like stream like all day and like change like even if it's changing games halfway through. Like on Christmas, for example, I'm going to get a bunch of games. I plan to do a stream, if not on Christmas Day, then on like Boxing Day, where I play through all the games I got. You know, just play each game for like an hour or so. Do you know what I mean? I think that could be a pretty sweet thing. You know, Christmas 2018 stream, showing off everything that we got, changing the changing the name of the game, you know, updating on the dashboard and stuff to keep it all fresh and alive. And because it's going to be Christmas, there may well be a lot of people not around, but okay, Turf Wars has been installed. This is banging news. Oh, they're robbing a store.
We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. Says so right on the sign.
I've got one web bomb left. Resupply. Thank you. Resupply. Oh. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. That's what we like. Oh look, some assholes are going to try and They're gonna try and salvage this robbery. Can I even English today? Yep, fuck you. Guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Got ya. Where's my dynamic camera angle? What's the best way to kill this guy? There we go. So I'll do 2 or 3 hours in the AM1 game, then 2 or 3 hours different game. Easy to track of 2 games versus up to 5. Yeah, that's cool. You see, if I was able to stream like all day like that, then in the morning I'd probably do like, because okay, I've got 2 games that are like active on the channel at any given time, with Dissidia NT being like a side thing that's always there. Right now it's Spider-Man and Final Fantasy X. If I was able to stream like all day every day, I'd probably do like Final Fantasy X in the morning, Spider-Man in the afternoon for a couple of hours each, and then like one day a week swap out and just do Dissidia. That's how I would love to do it. Oh, it was only when you guys pointed it out I even noticed he was upside down. Nice takedown. Nice, thanks guys. I'm feeling a lot more energetic today than the last time I streamed this game. The last time I streamed this game I was fucking exhausted. I probably shouldn't have been streaming it, to be fair, but I wanted to get some done because it had been a long time since I've done anything. What landmark is left? Close the application and restart to access new content. No. Okay, well, I'm glad that the game has that little notification. How is NT? I feel the game is on its way out. I don't feel it's on the way out. I feel like they're beginning to do things that they should have done a long time ago. Like in Japan, at least tomorrow, a free-to-play version comes out. It's basically, it doesn't have any of the it doesn't have the story mode or the shop, or well, no, it might do. I don't know. It doesn't have story mode and a few other things, and you only have. But each week they rotate the playable characters. There are 4 characters playable. There are 4 characters available in each rotation, 1 from each role. You can buy the full game just from that. Great. You can also buy individual characters. So let's say you don't want to buy the whole game because you don't give a shit about the quote-unquote story mode, and you don't want to play as all the characters. Get the free-to-play version. Just buy the characters that you want to play as, and there you go. You've got the slice of the game that you want. Those who are playing the free-to-play version can be matched with those who are playing the full version. Because I think that's the reason why you still need PlayStation Plus, even if it's the free-to-play version, because you're being matched with the rest of us. So they should have done that from the start. This is one of those things where this is the first thing like this that Square Enix have done. Yes, they've got the Final Fantasy 14, the MMO RPGs and all that. But this is the first time they've done a game like this, and they're not known for games like this. They're not known for a big wannabe, arena fighting games. So this was never going to go exactly the way that they probably wanted it to. So I don't think it's on the way out. I know that like Novicia still does tournaments, EU League is still a thing. It's only like it only dies if those things stop. But the problem is it should never really have been down to the community to do everything anyway to begin with. But well, you see, most people wanted a Duo Destiny update, not NT. Most people didn't know what NT was about. Most people did not know. They saw Dissidia NT on PS4. Fucking nutted in their pants, thinking, "Oh my god, this is that Dissidia stuff, just like the PSP on console." NT was never going to be like the PSP. It's not trying to be. It's trying to be something different. But they never really got that across. I knew that because I've been following this since it came out in arcade in 2015. I knew exactly what this was when I got into it. So I wasn't... The only thing that disappointed me, and lots of people, is that the issues it's been plagued with. Lag is so commonplace. For instance, a game has some bullshit moments. Saying that, Soul Calibur 6, which is obviously a fighting game, with online being a focus, as lots of fighting games are, but Soul Calibur 6 still knows how to do offline content. The amount of offline story and other offline related content on Soul Calibur 6 is fantastic. If Square Enix had put as much time in the story mode of this game, if the story mode on this game was great, you know, like similar, maybe not exactly like the PSP's, but if it was similar to that, then I think the game would be okay. If the single player was worth playing, as I think Gods is saying there, then people would still be playing the game, and when new characters come up, they may be tempted to try ranked again. I knew it was as well, but it's sad that 0 nomination. It's sad, but is it really expected? I mean, unexpected. Dissidia NT, the way it is now, is not going to win any awards at all. It doesn't deserve to win any award. It's not award worthy yet. But some may say it's too late now. The ship's already sailed. I think in a couple of months' time, they keep adding stuff to the game. They've tweaked spectator mode. Well, they added spectator mode to begin with. They added that just before our first ever league match, which was great because we were able to do it properly then. And they've made some adjustments to that recently, which is a much better spectator mode. But the whole reason why I'm saying this is because all this stuff that they're adding onto the game, if all this stuff was, and there will be more stuff to come, I'm sure, stuff that we probably haven't even thought of yet. If that stuff was there from the beginning, then the game would be doing like a fucking amazing, because it's Final Fantasy. You would think that Final Fantasy characters fighting against each other would get enough people involved. The betas, which were free, and you didn't need PlayStation Plus to play the betas, don't forget, I never had a single problem matchmaking, and I had pretty much no lag during the betas. And yet in the main game, lag has been there since day one, and it's been an absolute fucking problem, and an absolute nightmare. So it's it's one of those. I still love NT for what it is. I love it more for the people that I've met from it more than anything else. Maybe for music, also graphics. The music is great. A lot of the music is remixes of existing music. Not that that's a problem. And graphically, it is beautiful. Some of these characters have never looked as good have never looked as good as they have in Dissidia. It does look beautiful. And when the game is at its best. When the game is at its best, it runs smooth as silk. Even on Pessy's face, but most people go there.
It's gonna start soon.
You see, if you was to ask me to rate Dissidia out of 5, I'd probably say like 3. Because no matter how much of a fan I may be of it, if I was to ignore its problems, then I would actually be part of the problem. You've got to acknowledge what's wrong in order to fix it. I do think Square Enix are doing that, but at the same time, these things that they need to do in order to fix it, they're going to take time to implement, and at the same time, they're creating new content all the time, such as new characters, the patches, new stages, blah blah blah, all that bollocks. So it's going to be a slow process. I think in the end, Dissidia NT will be a relatively good game, but whether there'll be any fucking players by then is a whole other story. It's a whole other story. Show of a person who truly loves something, admits flaws, but still loves it. Yeah. It's one of those, but Square Enix are going through a bunch of shit right now. Obviously, all of the Season 2 DLC for Final Fantasy 15, except for episode Arduin, has been cancelled. The director Habitat has resigned from Square Enix. So a lot of shit is happening right now. That is going to be causing problems. I'm not sure Season 2 will come. I think it will. I think as long as... Okay. So, the arcade, from what I understand, players of the arcade have been dropping because it's on home console now. So, you know, most Japanese players are probably not going to go to the arcades if they can play at home and not have to pay every time they play. But they play for PlayStation Plus, of course, but they've probably got that anyway. So, I think it's basically lost me after the first 2 weeks. Only thing they kept me with Spikkle. See, part of the problem, as I think you said earlier, Gods, is your internet isn't the best. So if you haven't got a good internet connection, the main mode of this game is an online mode. They neglected the offline content. So players like Gods are basically kind of fucked. There's not much that they can do unless Gods fucking moves to where the internet is better. He can't do anything. He actually can't do anything to make his experience better. Yeah. I won't lie to you, Edgar. I'm taking part in Season 2 of the League. I only really play Dissidia when I'm preparing for like a league match, and once a week I do a streamed rank session. I used to play. I do play at least one match every day because there's a title for for playing one match every day. So that's why that's partly why I'm doing that. And obviously I'm in the EU Discord all the time, so I'm still in the game in that sense, and I haven't given up on it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you're giving up, Edgar. Obviously you need to do, it's your time, you need to use it the way you want to use it, the same with everyone. If I still love this idiot and I'm still playing it, but as you two are talking about now, King. I gave NT up. I didn't want to put words. I didn't want to put words in your mouth, but if you're saying it, then that's fine. Yeah, I did see the announcement on the VCO that you weren't the head TO organizer now. 69 days to Kingdom Hearts 3, Kinky. I still can't believe it. When they announced yesterday Kingdom Hearts 3 has gone gold, that's it. It's done. It's finished. I'm like, oh my god. And the fact that the game has gone gold now pretty much says to me that the reason why they delayed it a month was to make the release as worldwide as possible. I'm pretty... Doesn't it come out in Japan like only a few days before the rest of the world? I don't know the Japanese release date. I know it was the 29th of January for the West. I should probably actually be fucking playing this game. I'm gonna have to change the stream to just chatting like Spider-Man at this rate. 25th, yeah. 25th did come in my mind there.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
So I'm gonna wait for these guys to drop. Come up here if you're going asshole. He's running away. What a fucking wanker.
Gotta catch up.
What a fucking wanker. Come on, where's my triangle? There we go.
Just drop me off at the jail. No reason.
Just drop me off at the jail, boy. There you go. Now we have to do all this shit. There we go.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works.
Brits playing games. What? Now they'll get a little more than 2 months to add more shit. That 2 months is plenty of time for insurance. Wow, the game has gone gold, so it currently is in a playable state. I just can't wait. You won't hear a Yang saying wanker. Yeah, fucking wanker. Hey Bob, you know that shoot the Donald minigame you put forward? You got 2 months to put that in. So I just called a masked menace. I can't wait. Part of me is actually still in disbelief that it's happening. To be honest with you. Part of me still can't believe it's happening. If I wasn't already playing through Spider-Man and Final Fantasy X, I'd definitely like be starting a like Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough right now. But I don't think I'm going to get Final Fantasy X finished in time to finish Kingdom Hearts 2 before Kingdom Hearts 3. So, yeah. Pretty sweet. Get my web bomb ready. I want to hit these guys over here because they're the closest. There we go. Let's finish you off like that. Move straight onto this guy. And there we go.
That's it?
I'm much more with it today than I was the other day. Whoa! By the way, screw those minigames and that damn Keyblades. I ain't to it because I didn't see I see pre-loading on my PS4. I'll be excited once I actually pre-order it because I haven't pre-ordered it yet. If we have to do that Mushroom 13 bullshit for us, I ain't getting that. Yeah, lots of stuff in Kingdom Hearts games I haven't gotten. Because it's just too much bullshit to go through to do. Okay. Oh, plushie.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
That's quite the interesting and completely correct fact. Let's do selfies with flans. Oh my god, I forgot that's actually a thing, isn't it? Okay, so I haven't got all the... How the fuck have I not got all the landmarks yet? Oh, this fucking one over here. Once that's done... This last district is actually fucking... It's chock full of stuff to do. That's why I did it last, but now I'm like wishing I hadn't. I can't believe how energetic I'm feeling right now. I was tired when I came home, but now I'm like... I think I'm just happy that everything's going well. Like, right now, I've dropped 0 frames. I used to call Final Fantasy my first love and Kingdom Hearts my mistress. But it's kind of changed. Yeah, to be honest, it hasn't been... Okay. Well, let's talk Final Fantasy games for a second. Final Fantasy 15, I won't lie, I didn't really like. It's the first Final Fantasy game I cannot bring myself to play anymore. I can't. I tried playing it the other day. I tried starting again completely with all the new shit that's been added. I was bored in about in like an hour. I was just bored. Okay, it's an RPG. It may have a slow start. There's a lot of cool stuff that does happen in it, but I'm not impressed really with it. I can't believe I've waited that long for Final Fantasy 15 and it just wasn't really looking back now, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 13, all 3 of them. 13 2 more. I kind of liked them. I hope that the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy comes to PS4. I'm pretty sure you can play it on... Can't you play it on Xbox One using some backward compatibility stuff? Or something like that. I'd love to be able to play it on PlayStation 4. Right, let's start on this big district. Nice. Let's move over to get this one next. In fact, could I maybe get that from here? Perfect. Woohoo! Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns were my favourite Final Fantasy in years. You know what? I'm actually going to say the same there, gods. I absolutely fucking loved Lightning Returns. The whole time mechanic thing isn't all that stressful because you can just use, what's it called, chronostasis or something to freeze the time. And it wasn't too difficult. I mean, I actually completed it. I completed Final Fantasy 13 2 and I completed Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. I never completed Final Fantasy 13. I never even completed Final Fantasy 13, but I did complete the rest of them. I didn't finish it because time crap. My first playthrough through Lightning Returns, I got the, you know, the extra day. If you collect enough of that Iradia, whatever it's called, you know, you buy the planet an extra day, and that's when all the big shit goes down. And yeah, that's great. I did then start a second playthrough doing things in a different order, but I got kind of bored pretty quickly because I was so burned out from playing it constantly. You know, the idea of going through it all again was like, no thanks. The only game in a long time I feel mildly confident I can speedrun with any decent time. Have an internal. Well, yeah, you actually have like a route set. You're that, you know, into and confident of the game that you've actually managed to just do your own thing. That's sweet. That's perfect. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I love taking my time to do everything. Yeah, that's true. On initial playthroughs, I like that. Like on Kingdom Hearts 3, I ain't rushing for shit. I am exploring every single nook and cranny and everything. On Kingdom Hearts, I can do Let's Play or speed, and I do it all except level 1. Runs fuck that. Yeah. yeah, feck level 1 ones. I like playing I like playing Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical mode. I think the all the extra AP that you get and the various bits and bobs, I really quite enjoy. The harder difficulty, as it were, I quite enjoy. Kingdom Hearts 2 critical mode, in my opinion, is a completely different game to Kingdom Hearts 2 on any other difficulty. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 on Proud is probably harder than critical because you've got really tough enemies and the like, but you don't have all that extra AP, all those other abilities and stuff. I'd wager it's probably harder. Let's use resupply. Oh, come on. Resupply is pretty damn slow. Oh, fuck, he's a big bastard. Fuck. Fuck! This is going south quick. Okay, let's change the suit power here. I need this. I've activated fucking resupply, haven't I? Fuck. I'm having to be really fucking careful. In fact, what am I doing? No. What am I doing with all this bullshit? Get the suspension matrix going. I'm gonna change the suit power back. As soon as you fall, you are fucked. Wow, it even hit him as well. I fired down another one because I didn't think it would actually hit him. Would be overpowered if it didn't. True. I'm doing my LP set on more life, but less 0 AP. Yeah. Proud is definitely the hardest mode on Kingdom Hearts 2 IMO. Critical is just a different type of game. You're able to approach it from a different way with somewhat of a challenge. I've actually completed critical mode playthroughs of that game. And I do intend to stream at some point eventually Kingdom Hearts 2 critical. I'm tempted to do that after Final Fantasy X. But, you know, we'll see. I may end up feeling differently at the time. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. But on this, I say in the little bio underneath my the player on the stream, but I want there to be like a bit of a variety of the games that are played here. But at the same time, there's always going to be like one RPG probably. Oh, it's Spider-Man's.
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, beginning to think we're outmatched here. Oh, fuck. Mine now. Up you go, mate. There we go.
So,
When I got my plat for Kingdom Hearts 2, I did it all on crit. Even Lingering Will. Only 2 deaths on crit, yeah. Is the only thing I cannot beat on crit. It took me a day. I can't even do a bit of damage to Lingering Will. I can barely survive his like initial onslaught. That is one thing I haven't even gotten close to beating, to be honest. Lingering Will. I could get that trick to work, so I just, what's the phrase, get good. I suppose it's like any boss. If you learn how to dodge his attacks and then only attack when it's safe to, you will eventually win. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can these fucking crimes stop happening?
Car wreck down there. Bad one. People could be injured.
People probably are injured.
Hold on. I think that debris is trapping someone inside that
Okay,
car.
that's that. Okay, that's that here. There we go. Fat thumbs for misspelling. I know that feeling. Fat fingers. I hit about.
Spider-Man, a bunch of guys robbed a bodega and took off the thing.
I hit about
Need to find
5
people
different
They've still got to be nearby.
keys when I'm trying to type something. I always hit about 50 different things. Hello, yellow. Hello, yellow. That kind of rhymes. I've tried soul games a little bit. I cannot play them at all. I'm absolute garbage.
I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
How am I, like, losing them? Come on. I really fecked up when I dashed, swung over them right near the start. God, this fucking car chasing stuff is boo-boo. There we go. Where are you?
Hope you've got points left on your licenses, guys. That pile-up was a doozy.
Oh, fuck.
So not cool.
We literally went through a van then. PlayStation Plus, I believe, how far you get. Not very. Not very far at all is the correct way to put it. I don't know where I got in relation to the overall story, of course, but just not very. I'm not very good at them. You went through that car. Yeah, I said. Yeah. We literally went through it. We literally went through it. How have you been, Yellow?
CID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday.
Ah, this is sweet. Just having a quick little chat. I ain't talking about that like a car went through yours. Oh, something else went through me. It sounds not kinky. Having a quick look at the stream on the player. Yeah, looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. So far, we have dropped 0 frames in the an hour. I died at a bunch of townspeople or some shit at the start of Bloodborne. Yeah, at the start, there's a load of shit happening there. I died a lot. The most annoying thing about dying is if you fail to get your shit back, your souls back before you die again, you lose everything. Not saying it's unfair, just more, you know, you've really got to, dare I say, get good. I'm cool, thanks, I'm cute. Work is tiring, but yes, I'm so full of energy right now. I don't really understand how this is a thing, but yeah.
Recipe for wheat
Not
cakes.
even boss on the bridge. Yeah, I don't think I thought anything on a bridge. I don't think I thought a boss. Okay, so I'm going to end with this here. So let's do... No. I'm going to end with that there. So, yeah, let's... Oh, fucking hell. I want to do all the collectibles first. There's going to be a bit of back and forth here. Like, I don't want to do the whole big Frisk warehouse and the side quest until I've got collectibles to do afterwards. People round a fire. I died at that. I remember that. I think I got further than that, but not much further. It got to the point where, like, dying so much is only fun for so long. If that makes any sense, it's only bearable for so long. To the point where I'm like, fuck it. I heard something banging on the gate behind them. That could have been a boss. I see what you mean. Oh yeah, as I was saying earlier, we did some Christmas shopping yesterday. For myself to begin with. And I bought a bunch of games. The Tip to Living Don't Rush In. And that banging was not a boss. Oh. Oh. So, I've got a bunch of Christmas stuff. I've pre-ordered Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, obviously. I got the new Persona dancing games. There's a Persona 3 dancing something something, Persona 5 dancing something something. I don't know the fucking names of them. When I got it off Argus in the end. That'll only mean something for you two from the UK. But I mean anything to Edgar probably. But I tried to order from Game, but the payment kept getting rejected. Didn't understand why. You know, obviously I had the money on there, so I've been saving it all year. It worked with Argus straight away, so Argus got my money. It's as simple as that. If you're willing to accept my money, you shall have it. That's pretty much how it works. You've received me. So I got the Spyro Reignited trilogy because I fucking love it. I've seen gameplay of it online. God's just shown me a few screenshots of some really cool things as well, and it looks amazing. Can't wait to play it. It's one of those where I'm gonna have to wait like a month before I can experience it, but it's gonna be so much fun when I do. I also got Red Dead Redemption 2 because I've heard so much good stuff about it. And yeah, that's it. That is the stuff that has been ordered. Pretty nicely done. So I'm looking at this Persona 3 and 5 Endless Night collection stuff that I've ordered. It says it includes Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, and Persona 4 Dancing All Night. So I know that there was a PlayStation 4 version of Persona 4 Dancing All Night made, but you could only get it if you got a special edition of the new games that included both of them. So I'm pretty sure that's what I've got. Let's have a look at the Wikipedia page for it. Okay, let's have a look. So yeah, so apparently, I mean, I don't know, I might just be getting the Vita version of it, which I've already got. But if it is the PS4 version that was released in Japan with the special stuff, then that's really good. This stream has been more other game related than Spider-Man, yeah. I mean, I've got no problem chatting about other games during it, to be honest. The only problem I've got is I keep standing still to talk. I need to play and speak at the same time, so there's still shit going on. Speaking of, let's get back to the Spider-Man action. I mean, at the moment, this is just like a collectathon right now. I suppose if we were doing like actual story stuff, then we might be talking more about the game that we're playing. But I'm more than happy to be speaking to you guys about anything. I'm pretty happy with how I'm playing right now, if that makes sense.
You okay?
Whee! Aha. Let's go swing around the side here. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, well, I wasn't complaining. Oh yeah, don't worry. I didn't take it as a complaint. Don't worry, my friend. I just thought that you made a good point and that I should probably address it for those wondering. Nah, don't worry. I did not take it as a complaint, my friend.
God, how much I love photography.
Oh my god, that just I've been. Not even played Persona, had no idea they'd done dancing games. Yeah. They've tried a bit of everything with old Persona. Persona 4 Dancing All Night, I think is a fucking great game. The dancing games are weird, but I love them. The difference in these new ones is they don't have like a story mode like Persona 4 Dancing All Night did. They have character related events which unlock, you know, as you play, etc.
Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
But not a story mode. Okay, how do they work? How do I explain? That's probably the best. In fact, the best way to show you is to probably find a video and just literally show you. I think that's going to be like the best, if not the only really the only way to show you dancing all night. This is the best way to show you. That is a YouTube video of one of the songs in the game being played, and that's the best way to describe it. The game is basically that you see there, and a bunch of story shit, and there's a lot of story shit. Basically, the characters are dancing on screen, and you're pressing buttons when the icons reach them, similar to like Guitar Hero. It's basically a rhythm game. We say dancing game because they've got dancing in the title, but they're actually they're more like a rhythm game than a dancing game. TBH. Ow. What do you do? Am I still... I'm going further away from this item now. Here it is. No, turn the phone camera off. Oh. There we go.
Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
Landmarks and all the foot crimes as well. Seeing her again, still amazed that the characters didn't notice. I'm pretty sure in that game there, she's not pretending to be male. I'm sure when she tries, it's a bit of a, it's less obvious. Ooh, let's change our suit as the stream has been on for an hour. Oh god, I'm not Spider-Punk. Oh, bro.
I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trade exam. You get what you pay for.
I'm talking about facial structure and shit. Oh. Yeah. You see what we mean? Not just the large breasts. Does she have large breasts? I didn't think she did. Oh, you're making me want to play Persona 4 now. Stop doing it. Stop doing this to me. Oh, you wanker. Oh, that's fine.
The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment.
Remember MJ's stove runs hot. So there was kind of a warning there. I think this is the last. At least apparently she has the largest rack in the cast. At least the P4 cast. Oh, I suppose so. So yeah, basically, they've done 2 more games like that with the Persona 3 cast and the Persona 5 cast. But the actual dancing moves in this new one, I'm pretty sure the actual dancing moves are actually like recorded dance moves, as in film dance moves. I think they're like proper dance moves now. That redhead from 3. Oh, what's her name? Mitsu something, isn't it? Oh yeah, she was awesome. Oh my god, look at all the bird shit on here. Fucking hell.
People know my parents died in a plane crash. I still can't tell anyone they were government agents. Wish I knew more about them. I wish anyone did.
He just left this in a backpack, which he forgot about. Or maybe the only picture of his parents and he left it in a backpack. Like, really? Okay. Let's get this done. Backpack's complete. There we go. That's more detail than you expect. There's a sniper here.
Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
So what are the objectives here? Stealth, take down 3 snipers. So I'm safe if I do this, so boom, you're dead.
Oh, sorry, did I startle you?
Okay, there's a sniper here as well. He's dead. Pretty sure there's probably only 3 snipers to begin with, so I can't afford to fuck up any of the stealth takedowns here. There we go. And confirm 10. No, don't speak. Apparently, when he does that, they don't die. They get attached to the side of the building. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah, Pete leaves some of those stupid stuff in those backpacks. Yeah, the literal sand, man.
Com check, Zebra 2. Zebra 2 is not responding. Check it.
Boy!
Heads up, we got an intruder. Wall crawling.
Heads up, my boys. We're getting fucked over. Okay, danger if I strike him, but fucking want to do that anyway.
Where'd he go?
I'm out of impact web. I do believe he's telling everyone I'm here.
Tired of you. So am I.
How'd that work out for you, fellas? Do they know I'm here? I think they do. Are they looking for me, or... No, he's looking up. He knows I'm here. Oh, wank. Gonna have to put a stop to that naughtiness. If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna literally fuck you up from up here. Okay, none of you actually seem to have guns, so you're not gonna be able to stop me. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here comes wave 3.
Don't worry, I got plenty of face kicks left.
You really don't stand a chance, you guys. Just give up now. Let's activate resupply.
Show me what you got.
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends.
Damn. Wanted to web him up, but not to be.
Spider-Man, I checked records and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
Okay, so that's what this place is doing. I'm meant to be performing like these perfect dodges, but I have. Oh, fuck! Oh no. One perfect dodge.
I'm gonna teach you respect.
Fuck again?
This'll wrap things up.
Ah! Look here. Oh, I'm in the air now, boys. Oh, fuck.
Oh, great, more of them.
Boy.
Fisk isn't here. You could have just bailed.
Frisky's in here, you could have just bailed. You don't have to show off to your boss. Whoa. Ah, fuck.
You're dead.
No, you're dead. Stay down, wanker.
Don't even think about doing that to me.
Boing.
Take him down before he knocks us all out.
Too late for that, my boy. Wank.
Keep it up.
He's webbing me.
He's webbing me, boy.
Reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars.
Come on, come on.
Knock him out.
I want to get the perfect dodges thing done. There we go. In fact, let's not take too many risks now. Let's end this. As in, let's, you know, end these guys close to us while I've got the focus. Come on. Nope, don't think so.
Get this stuff off of me. Got a present for you.
Take it back. Okay, so I've got all of the objectives. Oh, you are next, my boy. Yeah, yeah. Aha!
Gotta stop him. He webbed me.
He whipped me, the bitch. Spit mine. Boom. You think at this point normal folk to be like, shit, Spider-Man, well, I'm out. Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Yuri, I got a
That's
bunch
what
of
I'd be like.
incapacitated criminals
I'd be like, if you
designer
think I'm
narcotics
fighting that
all
guy,
wrapped up and waiting
you
for
can fuck off.
I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
Boom shakalaka. What bamboo? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just what we like to see. Okay, so all we've got left to do is the side mission.
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk, good for New York.
Ah.
yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'll be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk Construction is
Haha.
closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the
Ha!
privilege.
Ha! You don't all get to kill me. You've got to decide amongst yourselves who's going to be the one to do it. Is that literally everything I need to resupply? Okay. Should be the only thing left is this side mission. The network is down. Is this where I need to run from, like, network points to network points or some shit? God, I love this game so much. They did so well with this game. They really, really did. They really did. Do 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 do.
Spider-Man! I need a minute!
Okay, I'm coming.
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be
Ah.
using jammers to cover the full frequency
Frisk
range.
been doing this for 8 years and not once have you been Spider-Man for real.
I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure.
So I need to find the
Jammers are
jamming
signal I can
devices.
Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it.
Woohoo! Here it is, at the top of this building, I guess.
Any jamming devices would only be effective atop tall buildings.
Like this one.
Fisk's men. This is my shock face.
The Spider-Man literally just go, this is my shock face. In a really monotone, I'm not shocked at all way. Oh my god. I should have approached this building with more caution. Because I may have just fucked myself over. Let's do this to get some focus. I'm hoping that they lose sight of me before long.
I think I lost him.
That's good, that's good, that's good. I can approach this from a different direction now. Battle focus lasts long enough to fill 2 bars. Careful here now. Not a bad place to approach from. If I go back down and onto the wall. Oh fuck, there's him there as well. Okay, it's safe to take him down.
I know, I should have called first.
Okay. Let's go around the other side of the building now. There's an asshole right around up here.
People around here work.
It says he's too far away. This isn't really a stealth section, but there's so much firepower here. I'm choosing to be careful.
Look out for the spider!
I'm literally perch taking them down from the top of the tower that they're guarding.
No talking during the infiltration.
Here we go.
Gotta take out the jamming device. I didn't go through all that to leave the jammer where it is.
That was easy enough to break.
Shoddy workmanship.
There's another one. Again, I should probably approach
I just
this
took out a jamming device. That do
thing
anything?
better.
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track him down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place. Aw, we had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
Okay, so how are we going to approach this situation? That's pretty close to them. That's pretty close to them. Hold up. The snipers over there. I saw that there were snipers, but I didn't realise they were on a different building. Let's circle around this building. Deal with these guys before they become a problem.
What's that?
Frank, you earned it.
Right, so that's their sniper covered gun, like a spider would. Nah, no need to shut up there. You be right. Just had a net death for a bit, miss anything. Not really. We're cleaning these jammers out. I'm taking them a bit more stealthily than needed because the enemies have got a lot of firepower. That they're going to take my health down really quickly if I'm not careful. So ciao. Ciao. Web bomb, or fucking suspension matrix again. Whatever works. Although it actually doesn't work now because. Okay, that still worked. Okay, that's fine.
Just need to get rid of the jammer.
Fuck you, jammer. You're an asshole.
Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun too.
The next one seems to be a way away.
It's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and outfits.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning. Only one jammer left. Nothing suspicious here.
There it is.
What tall buildings in the district haven't I checked yet?
I have to also be careful because there's probably going to be enemy snipers on other buildings.
For it to still be working, this last jamming device has to be up on a high rooftop.
Do, 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 do. This is the building with the offending jammer.
Why we need these jammers? I found our guy on the inside, disabled on the crime towers. Someone's been reactivated. We can't risk anyone seeing what we're up to.
Oh shit. Hey.
Free!
Oh. I kind of shook him up a bit, but he didn't actually see me. At least not enough to you know, trigger an alarm.
I went to college for this.
You went to college? Can I approach him from this direction?
Found you.
Anyone can see him.
Very sleepy.
We put the old resupply.
Checking it out. Everyone on alert. Spider-Man's here.
Damn it, he must have snuck in. You are terrible guards.
I saw something. Heads up. Spider-Man's around. Everyone on alert. Spider-Man's here. Got it.
Hi! Oh, shit.
Come on, guys! Let's finish this!
Oh, I don't know whether this always happens or whether this happened because I got caught. If it's because I got caught, that's a shame because I very nearly didn't get caught.
Doing that.
What?
Now I just need to wreck the jammer. Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Spider-Man,
Do,
the
do.
crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on
Awesome.
Fistman or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out.
Let's be
Gotta
off.
get to the docks before they escape.
So this is what they were doing. And this is why they jammed all the signals so we couldn't find out what they were doing. Well, first of all, they hacked them and turned them off, but we turned them back on. If you remember, that's one of the first things we did. Cool.
Guns. Enough firepower for a small army.
Damn.
Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Defeat the smugglers. Okay, let's start by fucking him up.
Trust me, it's less painful this way.
Get back up to our vantage point. Because there's not many of them around here.
There.
They're so cute when they're incapacitated.
How much these IDs cost? It's better.
Not enough to resupply our last suspension matrix, but we still got a pretty good use out of that there. Tommy!
I swear I'll blow him away for this.
That literally bounced off the thing.
Hey, we got this. Heads up! I see him!
Troy! Where are you, little guy? There we go.
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on.
Food time, BRB. There's not much left of the stream, to be honest, gods. Once I complete this mission, I'm actually going to close and finish the stream.
Spoofed ID cards.
So, we'll send you, we'll speak in emails.
Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job at living right now. I'm going to do a pretty good job of... Oh, my God, I love that.
Looks like New
I
York's finest have
love doing that.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
I'm actually gonna clip that little moment there because I just think that was great. I just love that shit, you know. The crazy thing is, more enemies walked into the suspension matrix's area of effect. Like, more enemies walked into its area of effect than what was initially caught. It's just so awesome. Suspension matrix plus web bomb equals entire mob defeated. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we have completed all of the various side quests and collectibles and whatnot that we can do right now. As you can see on the list here, a lot more shit is going to get added even later. So the districts are far from complete, but this district is 48% complete, and that's it. That's just the stuff that you unlock at the very start of the game. 38% complete, 38, 40, 54, more than half of that entire district is done already. 40, 81, 39, and 29. That's got most stuff from elsewhere from looks of it. Okay. All in all, a successful stream. Now that all that stuff is completed, when we next play this game, we'll be going straight into some story stuff again. Finally, the last time we did any story stuff, I think, was in part 1. This is part 3 or part 4. Which part is this? Part 3. Oh yeah, so we've had two parts to this series that were just complete side stuff and side nonsense. But it is now done, and we can move on with the main game. I will be streaming again tomorrow, or at least that's the plan right now. The game will be Dissidia. Dissidia NT. There'll be some Dissidia rankedness. Maybe something special, maybe not. But it will be Dissidia rankedness nonetheless. There we go. So, let's find a nice person to send you off to watch. Okay, we have Red-Faced Beast, who is currently playing Dissidia. Bowie is also playing. He's been playing for nearly 6.5 hours now, so I've got a sneaking suspicion he may stop streaming soon. If that's the case, I don't want to send you over there just for no reason. So let's go and raid the Red-Faced Beast. He's playing Dissidia, a good Dissidia player. Have fun. Enjoy your time over there in his channel. I'll be back tomorrow for some Dissidia fun myself. But until then, thank you guys, and I'll see you again soon.